Hey y'all, happy, I don't know what day I'm gonna post this, so happy day. Today we are going to be doing a New Year's motivational video. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So I want to keep this video kind of short and sweet. So today we're just going to be writing our New Year's goals together. I know it's a few days late, but it's been kind of crazy. I've had a cold. It's just been weird. So if y'all would like to grab markers and paper, feel free to do that, or just sit here and listen to me as I do mine. So these are my 2020 goals. A lot of them I did not accomplish. Now that I'm thinking about it and looking at it, and we're not gonna get disappointed because we have 2021 to revisit, remodel some of these goals, and hopefully accomplish them. So I'm not gonna read through all the goals. It's just gonna take a lot of time. So I wrote out my goals that I have for 2021. I think I have 13, if I counted correctly, 13 or 14. And I'm just going to tell you guys about them because I want you guys to also hold me accountable. This will hold me accountable to do these things. So the first one is to grow in my relationship with God. That's always number one for me. Is at the top of this one, grow closer to God and all of that. And so that's always going to be at the top. And I always write down my goals so I can hang them in my room and I can see them every day, to keep myself motivated and to show myself what I want to accomplish this year. For the second one, study the Bible more. Work harder to think before I speak. I did that in one of my other videos, thinking before speaking. Is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring, necessary, kind, that sort of thing. Grow in my relationship with Zachary. I did that on last year's, and I want to continue to do that every single year because I want us to continue to grow as a couple and also individually. So that's been up here. It's a recurrent goal of mine for every year. Do more random good deeds just to do them, just to do something nice for somebody. Drink more water. I did a lot better in 2020, but we're just going to keep it up in 2021. Research and find better skin and hair care methods and products and different things like that. That's important to me. I want to invest more in my own health, both physically and mentally. This will help me do that. Reach out to my friends more often. It's easy for me to be really well with my friends and comfortable in person, but during the pandemic I haven't done as well with communicating virtually because I'm more of a I want to see you kind of friend. So I hope I can reach out to my friends more often, whether it's text message, phone calls, FaceTime, anything of that nature. And also, I want to read 16 books. Okay, so in 2019, my goal was to read one book a month, and it was inspired by my cousin Jessica, who said she wanted to read one book per month. That's 12 books. I did it in 2019, no problem. 2020, as you can see right here, I only finished 8. So I want to read 16 in 2021 to make up for it because I'm not a slacker. So I'm going to read 16 books. Many may say, wow, can you really do that? And the answer is, yes, I can try to do that. All right. And I want to practice with makeup more. I love getting dressed up and getting cute, as they say. And I want to get better with makeup because makeup is fun. I want to do at least 4 fasts this year. I'm in one right now with my church. It's a 21-day fast just to bring in the year. And I want to do 3 more fasts at least throughout the year, whether it's fasting social media, 1 meal a day for a reason, or fasting from watching Netflix, Hulu, all of that for an extended period of time. I want to do that. I resolve to not quit on this YouTube channel. When I was doing lives, it was so easy to just hop on, do my live and be done, just prepare my devotion. But this is really testing my endurance. And it's been a while since I posted a video. It's just been crazy, but I realized how much work goes into YouTube channels. And I commend all YouTube channel owners, workers, whatever you want to say, because it is a lot of work. But I resolved to not quit on this YouTube channel because when you get down to it, it actually is kind of fun. making videos and things. And my last resolution, to keep it light, get dolled up more often with makeup, outfit, whatever, even if it's just to take some pictures, just to do it for myself, because everyone loves getting dressed up. So those are my goals, and I'm gonna write them down in these pretty rainbow organized colors because I'm OCD. There's a whole bunch more here, but just write down your goals that you would like to do. You could write them ahead of time before you write them in marker if you'd rather do that, but it's just a fun way to hold yourself accountable to complete the goals that you said you wanted to accomplish in 2021. And one of the things that I got for Christmas was this pocket prayer bear from Zachary, and I want to resolve also that when I grow my relationship with God, as I grow, to write a prayer to put in here, you know, at a consistent time throughout the year, so then at the end of the year I can read all the prayers that I put in here, and I can see how I grew, how God answered my prayers, how some prayers, you know, were left unanswered because it wasn't the right time. So I also want to resolve to use my pocket prayer bear. He's so cute. I named him Gabriel because he was given to me for Christmas, and Gabriel played a big part in the coming of the Messiah, Lord Jesus Christ. And also, I'm using all my Christmas gifts, which is awesome. Taylor, my best friend, for those of you who don't know, she gave me a bullet journal because she knows I want to learn how to do like calligraphy and stuff, and I want to use, it's beautiful, it has bees, I want to use it to do a prayer / devotion journal because I am reading the whole Bible. I'm doing a full year Bible study thing with Zachary and Marcus, and it's day 6, so I've already started, but at the beginning of all my godly related notebooks, I always write a prayer. But this is like the prayer, my first prayer page, and every single book that we've been reading in the Bible, I've been journaling it. So far, that's been really fun, and I resolved to keep up with this as part of my Grow Closer to God thing. Yeah, my Grow Closer to God resolution. And so, just as I sit here and write some of these, for the next couple minutes, I just want to say that I appreciate every person who has truly been there for me during the year of 2020. It was an unprecedented, that's the main word everybody uses, and I know sometimes we get tired of hearing it, but it's the main word that really does encompass everything that has happened and that was 2020. And I just thank everybody who supported me and reached out to me and has just truly gone above and beyond to still be there for me during that time. And I honestly don't know what I would do without any of you. And I just wanted to say that. And as we go into 2021, I pray that we all stay safe and healthy, because we all have to remember that God works everything together for good. And as we continue to live during these times and we start to see that a new strand of the virus is coming, like let's not jump ahead of ourselves and start getting afraid. Let's just all continue to be cautious, be careful, wear our masks, and continue to reach out to one another and be there for one another as we have been virtually. And I just challenge each of us to pledge to pray. As Pastor Ron always says, can I challenge you to pray one for another? And truly, I want to start praying for the people who I wouldn't normally, not saying I wouldn't normally pray for, but start to pray in like a general sense. I know it's always easy to pray like for people that you know, or you know, somewhere where people always think about, I want to pray for the sick, I want to pray for the elderly. But I just challenge myself, and I challenge you to pray for people that we wouldn't normally think about. And As I go into 2021, I ask for your prayers as I'm entering into my sophomore year. As I'm entering my second half of my sophomore year. And during 2021, a lot's going to happen. My sister and my stepsister Jayla, they're both turning 18. It's like a big year for them. They're both graduating high school, going to college. I'm entering into my junior year of college. It's just a lot going on. Zachary graduates, goes into pharmacy school this year. It's just a lot of milestones that we go through every year. And I think it's important that we do not forget to remember those moments, because those moments are still big regardless of a pandemic. So I just want to encourage everybody to keep your spirits lifted, because honestly, at the end of the day, we all have each other, and that will never change. And I just want you all to know that if you need any prayers or anything, do not hesitate to reach out to me, because I will be happy to pray for you in any way that I can. And as we enter into this 2021, just remember to keep your head held high, keep your mask on, wash your hands, wait 6 feet apart, and just start to have this different outlook. Because if we start to feel more positively about what's going to happen, you'll notice that you start to feel better. And I know that there's a lot of terrible things happening around us, but we just have to remember that God is in control, and out of this will come something far greater. It's coming next. Something far greater is coming next, and I think that's just important for us to remember. So I'm going to finish writing up my goals, and I'll show y'all what it looks like in just a second. So I finished writing my resolutions, and this is what it looks like. Perfectly rainbow colored, but these are all my resolutions, and I'm looking forward to a pretty great year. I think it's gonna be better if I allow myself to make it better. And I think that we have had time to learn a lot from ourselves and each other in 2020, and going forward we just need to look at the bright side. And I know I can sound like a broken record when stay positive and all that kind of stuff, but that's truly how I wish to have my mindset be for this year. And looking at these goals, I'm gonna have a lot to keep me busy. So if you would like to share your goals with me, or share your creative take on how you wrote your resolutions, or just share resolutions to have a accountability buddy, that is fine with me. But I want to thank you all for joining me during this time. And don't forget to like the video, comment your resolutions if you want to include those in the comments, or if you just want to say a quick hello, or you want to say one of the resolutions that you thought was the most interesting or something like that, feel free to talk to me. But other than that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all next video. I love y'all.